How's it, guys? And thank you for watching this 3-part series of the Orange River. It was really an amazing trip. But in my hand here I have the brand new Assassin Infinity rod. These are the exact same rods that we used and tested up in the Orange River. It is really amazing rods and super light. But we're going to discuss a little bit of this in the video. But for a chance for you guys to win one, you have to watch to the end of this video, and I'm going to tell you how you can win this rod. So let's get right into that video. On day 3, Diffie took us on a 2-hour drive to some beautiful rapids. Of course, we had to stop a few times to pump our bellies full of beer.
Goeie nuus hè. Goeie nuus hè.
Ja.
Ek het 'n bottle Klipdrift Premium agter in my yskas.
Koud.
En ek het koud.
Uit.
En ons het uit. Ons gaan hierdie waterbotteltjies hou en dan sny ons dit voor af.
Kry. Pas op lekker.
En ons bier is daar agter.
Ja. Kry ons dit. We took a short walk through the bush. When we reached the river, we were welcomed by beautiful rapids with nice deep pools. My focus for the day was solely on getting a good size largemouth yellowfish. Sean hooked a really nice largie. The argument is still going on as whose largie the biggest was. This one of Sean or Stefan's largie in part 1. Let me know in the comment section which you think was the biggest largie of the trip. Big fish. Bring it here, this side.
Hunters and weeds won't be a good combo.
No.
Travel on and catch the weed and just attack you. Fucking big, bro. I jumped down the Sam after, I came up like a meter from him. And took over there. I shouldn't be swearing now.
Ah. Best if you're not.
I might have to jump and go that side. Ken je?
Sure.
Ken je dan een kop op? Ik ken hem.
Oh my
You see what I'm talking about, dude?
Jeez.
I don't think it's a largie. I think I'm gonna come across.
Yo, that's a tank, bro. It's an absolute tank.
When you come up to the land, this fish, right?
Yeah.
Go grab. I need it up there. Yeah. My man.
What a fish, Mikey. I never found a fish off. What a fish.
Something helps, I told you.
Yeah. Yes, it's a unit.
That's a G unit. Right by my feet. Eh?
Yes, it's inside. I think we got it. And then someone release it like this.
Yeah, you can charge up and get it from 3 right while I'm there. There we go. Definitely my fish up the trip. Yes, he's smoking. I was just putting it like giving up. I was fishing it as you came here. And I look, I saw this massive gold flash and then came towards me and I had to swim though. I tuned.
No, you had to. For that fish, you had to swim. As Sean got back to his spot, he hooked into another one. This one only slightly smaller. Unfortunately, we didn't film this one. Then I climbed onto a rock to fish a small pool. On my third or fourth cast, out of nowhere, a good largie smashed my lure. I could see the fish hit my lure. I was under the impression I wasn't recording, so by clicking the record button, I switched the GoPro off. But you guys didn't miss much action, as the hook pulled shortly after I clicked the record button and lost the fish. Stefan and Leonard went upstream with Diffie and got a good couple of smallmouths. We started to make our way back to the vehicles. As we got there, we were welcomed by the smell of freshly dried meat and ice-cold beers. Sure. Take it like that.
Yes, dankie. Ek gaan verseker nog.
Yes, 'n braaibroodjie ook.
Ja,
appels.
Yes, hierdie is service. Baie dankie.
We headed back to the camp, and well, let's just say the lunchtime beers made us more thirsty, and we took the road less traveled. guys, we're getting into our last session of the orange trip here in Fuels Drift, and earlier in the video I mentioned Sean and Jono from iFish joining us on this trip, and they brought a couple of samples with, and I've been fishing the ultralight during this trip and I've really enjoyed it. And Sean, can you tell us a little bit more about these rods?
Absolutely. So yeah, this is the new Infinity range that's available now in certain models, the medium heavy and the heavy. The models we've been using quite a lot during this trip, the medium light, the lights, the ultralight 7 foot, which is the first of its kind, but they are quite remarkable blanks, and that's because they have a very high modulus carbon blank with multi-directional reinforcing and nano resin. So you end up with a rod like the rods we've been fishing with, all weigh less than 100 grams in the 90 gram region, yet they can deadlift ridiculous weights. They have perfect power transfer. I mean, you've seen that a couple of the times, the fish you've caught, and the fact that you have to land them yourself with that ultralight, you end up holding it way behind your head. You are high sticking it. Essentially, you're doing a bad thing, but it works out just fine because they're that incredible. So yeah, they're perfectly set up for not only this type of light tackle fishing, but anything, whether it be your normal Western Cape, Eastern Cape, Natal rivers and estuaries, bass, whatever the case is. You've got a minimalist butt design, you've got the awesome little grip design with the exposed blank and the finger groove in the back. I mean, we fished 4 days straight, full days, and hopping lures the whole day, and you're unbelievably comfortable. So perfect for this sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. No, thanks Sean. But yeah guys, these rods are really light, super comfortable, and I've really been enjoying fishing with them. And yeah guys, check them out. They'll be available in your nearest, they will be available at your nearest tackle dealer really soon, so be on the lookout for them. Lekker guys. See you.
Sure.
And that's a wrap.
100%.
This is our last session of the trip, so I focused on the smallmouths in the rapids, while Sean was clapping the barbels in the pool upstream. You see what Sean said about these Infinity rods is that you need to land these fish on your own, and you can lift this rod really high to land it, almost like high sticking it, which is totally the opposite that you should do with a rod. But they've got immense backbone and power, these rods. Yes, as it gets closer to me, it just darts off again. Look at the colors, bro. So amazing. It's our last day. So it's our last session, so I'm really keen on catching a couple of yellows for our last session. It's a really magnificent fish, and this is one magnificent place, guys. It's really awesome. And then look at that fish. Look at this. Look at that. Now watch carefully what I do to get the bite. You want your lure to drift down the current as natural as possible. Oh, did that thing at me? Yo! What a bite! Yeah. Yo, just threw the crab out. It's like little crab imitations, threw it down to the weeds. Let it go over the rock, and I thought, no, just wrap it down below. It looks quite lekker. So I let a little bit of line out, let it go down. I felt it bomb on the bottom, and then all of a sudden, whoo, on daddy. Going down. Who would have thought that freshwater fishing in the desert, in between mountains, can be so much fun. Guys, I'm really enjoying this. Yeah. Lekker. Ultra light setup. So much fun. Can't get it any more fun than this. Another beautiful Orange River yellow with Namibia there in the background. The sun is setting. Absolutely stunning. Let's get this beautiful fish back in the water. Let's see if we can't get another. Ah, swine. Guys, see that right here? Missed him. Damn it. Yes. Why? What's going on? Got him. There's Tiffy at the back, just above the dorsal fin of the yellowfish. So Tiffy is our guide and hosting us for this trip. If you want to experience this, find him on Facebook, Something Fishing, or De Villiers Ace. Send him a message. I'll leave a link in the description as well as his number, and you guys can hook up with him. And let's get this fish back. Don't worry, he won't catch your fish. We want him to fish with us, so he's just enjoying a couple of throws with us. This is more about a fishing trip for us and to enjoy it. And he's an excellent guide, great entertainer, and he's got a lekker setup. You guys will enjoy it, so have a look. I was actually done fishing for the day. While I was just chilling on the river bank, Tiffy hooked a good sized smallmouth. This fish convinced me to make one more cast. Sorry. Ek draai nie rond met die camera. Ja, mooi hè? Die krap. As ek hierdie hotlips hier moet gooi nie, kan ek dalk 'n smalle en 'n large vou. Dit is moontlik om 'n large daar te kry. Dis so koud, hierdie kamera ruk. Ja, mooi vis. Something fishy for the win.
Dit is obviously wat ons so sterk maak in die stroom, daai. En ons vind van dit.
Propellers.
Ja, dat kan ons doen.
Die camera ruk.
En die klippe. As hy om 'n klip is, dan moet gaan.
Ek weet. Guys, my shins aren't what they used to be. Ooh, there we go again. What I'm supposed to do. Taking a knock or two, yeah. Now I'm sitting in my arse fighting this fish. Stop this.
Mooi vis. Die stroom maak vir hulle sterk, man.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Ik kan er niet aan hangen, dat is dit.
Waar net so diep in my gryp ek op.
well-known rock and surf angler getting beaten up by the orange roller. Flip.
That's a proper smallie, guys. Look at that. The nod. It's got some growth on the nose there, it seems. But stunning colors. And as you guys can see, they're basically rolling on my back down the rapids, bumping my shins to pieces. My ankles are bruised, and the water is like a warm, luckily. But this afternoon breeze is making it quite cold. I'm just gonna dip this fish again. And yeah, stunning fish. Diffie, thanks for an awesome trip. It's been really amazing. Guys, you need to hook up with the Desert Mexican here in Three Wolves Drift. Gave us an absolute stunning trip, and yeah, like I said, I'll put the description. I'll put the link in the description, and you guys can get in contact with them and experience this amazing fishing trip. Absolutely stunning. Let's get this fish back. Back at camp, the beers came to play again. Nothing like a fire burning while you discuss one epic fishing trip with your mates while sipping on an ice cold one. We then enjoyed a well-deserved juicy steak. A special thanks to Diffie from Something Fishing for hosting us, Chef Ferdi for the great food, and then Hansen for all your help. Hello guys, you've made it all the way through the video, and I'm sure a lot of you guys just skip right to the end. I know, it's YouTube, you can skip, why not? Sean had a little chat in the video regarding these rods, explaining why they're so incredible, and guys, I can really vouch for it. I really thoroughly enjoyed fishing with this rod, and this is something that you really want in your fishing arsenal. You know, it's really amazing. Like, I'm sitting here, it weighs nothing. So this is how you can win this rod. A couple of things that you need to do. Obviously, you need to be subscribed to Zuluk Fishing to win this rod. Then you need to head over to Facebook, go and like the Assassin Anglers page, and then go and like my Zuluk Fishing page. Both those links will be down in the description. Just go and click on them, go and like those pages, and then also go and share your favorite video of this whole series, either part 1, 2 or 3, using the hashtags ZLF, Assassin Anglers and Assassin Infinity. The draw will take place on the 10th of January. Then come back to this video in the comment section. Let me know where and how you will use the Assassin Infinity for what type of fishing. And then in all of the comments in this video, I'll do a random lucky draw, and that draw will take place on the 10th of January. So keep an eye on the comment section. If I reply to you on the 10th of January, you know you are the winner. I'll reply to your comment congratulating you on being the winner. It's going to be a random draw, so all the best.
Wah, kata patata.
Kata patata, my mur.